Okay, this is Ripper again with the Mac Gamecast, and today I'm going to be doing a video on basic jungling. Jungling is when a hero has the skills to go into the jungle from the start of the game, or maybe after a level or two, and just farm the neutral creeps, which gives the lane they're in a solo lane. So you need to also have a partner or teammate on your team capable of soloing the lane or choosing right here to do that. That's a different video. But right now, we're going to be focused on junglers. Axe is a really great one. He's probably my favorite. If you really want, you can go up here, do filter by role, and choose jungler. It will highlight the main junglers in the game. Axe, Lifestealer, Lone Druid, Nature's Prophet, Enchantress, Chen, and Enigma. They have Bloodseeker here, which I find very odd because I've honestly never seen a Bloodseeker jungle from the start of the game or even lane. He always goes middle, and he needs to dominate early, so I don't really get why they have him in here. I mean, he has his passive skill, which heals him when he kills a creep, which makes sense, I guess. But it's not what his hero was designed to do, so I just don't go Bloodseeker jungle. Another hero who can actually jungle quite well is Skeleton King. They don't show him here, but that's okay because he has a passive lifesteal skill, which makes him quite nice to jungle with if you want. But I like Axe, so I'm going to go with Axe. There's probably one or two more that could... I mean, any hero can jungle later on if you want in the game. I'm talking about heroes specifically who can do it from the start of the game. Oh, do they even have Lycan on here? Okay, they do. I missed out Lycan. Lycan's also a really great jungler. But I'm going to go with Mr. Axe. He's the boss.
There is someone brought an axe to an axe fight.
This is just going to be
Cut and run.
this is going to be about just how to basically stack and pull, how to help your lane partner, who in this case is going to be a Lunabot. Now, the start of the game is at 0, but the neutral creep camps don't spawn until 30 seconds after the start of the game. So you do have to wait a little bit. And if you're in, as far as I know, actually I could be wrong from this because this is how it's done in Heroes of North. I'd have to test it out. I'm pretty sure if you're sitting within vision of a creep camp, they won't spawn at the 30-second mark. I guess I will have to test that out in this video to let you know. Things to be considerate, or not considerate of, to be cognizant of, aware of while jungling is, obviously this is the Radiant jungle. And if the enemy team is a jungler, which they don't in their lineup, but if they did, they'd be jungling up in here, which means you could expect this lane to be a solo lane, although every now and then they double up in this lane and send a solo bottom, depending on what the team does, though I don't prefer to do that personally. So there's other things to consider. It's actually quite easy on the Radiant side, especially if you're farming like right here or right here. If the enemy's creep wave is pushed to down here, the enemy hero is in the fog could easily run right over here and jump you either at this camp or this camp, and smart players will. They will continually come and check for you in the jungle, whether it's the top lane or whether it's this lane. Yeah, the creep camp didn't spawn because I was blocking the vision. And you see here the creep camp has. One thing I don't like about the jungling here is that it doesn't actually show you the strength of the camps on the minimap. This is something Heroes of North does nicely. I mean, you can memorize it, but starting out, jungling, it becomes harder to memorize which camp is too strong for you early on. This camp right here is always the easiest one, followed up usually by this one, and, that one. This camp and this camp tends to be the two strongest ones. So you can't jump them at level 1. I mean, not with Axe anyway. Maybe with even a Nature's Prophet or an Enigma or a Lone Druid with your Bear. You don't want to take on those camps at level 1. They'll take a lot of damage, if not total damage, and it's just not going to work out for you well. So go for the easier camps first, and then work your way up to the harder ones is basically how you want to do it. I did miss something here because I've been talking and I'm a bit slow as a result. At the minute mark or just before the minute mark, you can do something what's called stacking the creep camps, and this involves, as I'll show you here in a moment, running in and pulling the creep camp away so another creep camp can spawn. So when you come back, there's 2 creep camps. You can do this up to 3, maybe even 4 times, and you should do that whenever possible. So basically the 153 or 154 mark, aggro the creeps. Oh no, these are ranged. I No, I should have gotten it. That's one thing I forgot to mention. All the range creeps take longer to aggro because they attack you once then follow you. And as a result, I may even have failed this. Yes, I did. Silly me. Yeah, I forgot. I thought one of these guys was melee. So you do it. I went at the 153, 154 mark, which works for the melee camps. But for the range camps, you should start more like 151, 152. Because if they have vision of their own camp, they won't spawn. We'll try that again in another camp in a moment. I can already get a ring of regen if I want from the side shop. And the reason you start with this on axe is so you can easily build up to the ankle boots. These guys, I'm pretty sure are melee. Dun dun. I may have actually done this a second too soon. Let's find out. I think I got it. Indeed, I did not. Wow. This is epically fail. Another thing to consider is, see, my lane partner's pushed all the way up to here. What I'd actually want to do is try and pull these creeps out into the lane and time it with my creep wave, so they'll... Oh, yep, I caught him. Most of them anyway. That little guy ran off. So what this does is, I mean, you still want to try and get the XP. Oh, I missed that. But this helps pull the lane back in favor of your hero, because it delays the... I mean, I did miss the one creep, which actually didn't have the full effect I wanted, but nonetheless, it did help pull the lane back in favor of my solo hero. And I'm not in an actual really position to come out here and gank yet. If I was 5 or even 6, I might say, hey Luna, let's go on these guys, you know, come out. And, I mean, I'm probably going to die here because my lane partner isn't helping me. A little bugger. But I actually, surprisingly, nearly killed Lion. Actually, if I took my Battle Hunger, I could have killed him. Oh, it might be... Oh yeah! Alright, and there we go. So, you know, a good jungler will take a moment or a minute to get out of his lane, get out of the jungle, and go help the lane hero for some easy ganks. They usually won't expect it. Smart people against the jungler will ward your jungle, like here or here, so they can see you coming, but as you will find, a lot of people aren't that smart. Just want to get my ring of regen here, so I can finish my boots. And we could probably kill Lion again. Yep, he's done. So this guy is kind of a moron. Maybe not the best example, but I think it's a fair demonstration at least of how you can run out in the lane even at an early level. 3, level 4, and jump the enemy heroes, especially if they've been harassed. Is there any actual melee creeps here? Pretty sure all these satyrs are melee. Doesn't actually show me their attack. Oh, there's Sand King. Even as a jungler, of course, you're trying to, you know, his axe you want as quick as possible farm a blink dagger. It's basically your goal. That's the goal of usually a couple junglers, even like Enigma or possibly even Ursa after his Vlads. But let's see if I can get this stack going. Normally I don't have trouble doing this, so I'm not sure what's up. Come on, Pied Piper, follow me. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've gotten this one.
Good day to fight.
Yes, see? Now we suddenly have double the creep camp, and you can keep doing this. So what you want to do is, if you're running by, you want to try and time this, even if you have to wait 5 or 10 seconds. We're running by a stronger creep camp, and if you can't take it right now, stack it, come back to it, and take it later when you can. There's our little courier. But I'm going to run in here and take these guys out, because my counter helix allows me to just tear through these guys. That's why I love Axe. He's so much fun. Alright, let's go see if we can't do some damage on these guys again. They're a little too far, so probably not the best positioning, but we'll see anyway. Nope. Yeah, that was my bad. Oh my goodness, Luna, you crazy girl. I'm tower diving here. So, I mean, my lane partner shouldn't have done that. I mean, it's a bot, so a human player, any good human player wouldn't run off and use her ultimate like that on Luna, because that was a silly situation in which to do it. But when you ping on the enemy heroes, the bots run and attack them. So it was really my fault. I got her killed, in essence. Do I want to buy something? I'm going to buy a wand. Because I had some more mana, I'd be in better shape. So at this point, I'm level 6. You know, I've got my boots health. I'm in a good position to run around in jungle. But basically, that's what you want to do in jungle. The stack and pull trick anytime possible. Because obviously, you get double the creeps in a short amount of time. Even if you can't do it, try and run by and do it on stronger camps. And don't forget, you have a camp all the way down over here, which is kind of inconvenient to run off to. But is a good thing to do anyway. I wonder if I have actually stacked this one. Wow, this is really annoying. I guess I don't know what to do on the range creeps. Start sooner, or maybe I had to run over here, over here. If I was running down here, still gives them vision. This guy's gonna die anyway from the spins, so might as well attack someone else. Alright, well that's pretty much a quick basic jungling guide. This certainly is an advance. There's ways to even stack multiple creep camps at once. By if you have an axe or a tango. I mean, on an axe you wouldn't have a quelling blade to chop down trees, but a tango, you can eat a tree and aggro the creeps, say, from this camp and this camp at the same time. If you run down to here and then like run over here and pull them all with you. I'm not very good at it, and I'm not going to try it in this video, but just be aware that it can be done. Ooh, I have enough for some action here. Where's my bot? Attack, attack, Lynn. Ow, Luna, you fell. Ow. Must kill. No! Okay, well, that's gonna be the end of this video. In Heroes of Newerth, your guy can spin, I think, even when hexed, which is what I was expecting there. I was hoping he would hex. I mean, counter helix even when he was hexed. So that was kind of funny. But that's basic jungling. Also, don't forget you have your ancients up here, which are your strongest creeps. You can stack these as well. And as a support hero, say we have a necro middle, anytime near the minute mark, he should run over real quick and stack these creeps for later. Double, triple stack them, quad stack them, because your carry or main jungler can run over there and enjoy all those fat stacks later for lots of gold. So that's something, you know, jungling is more than just your hero. Your jungle hero going and jungling, it's helping out your lane partners, it's your supports on your team or whoever running by and stacking camps for you when they can. You know, even, you know, Luna is a carry, she has a great farm skill with Moonglaive when she picks it up. If I was a support hero in this lane, like a Necro or a Windrunner, I would let her farm up here and I'd run off, I would pull the creep waves back down here. Like the creep waves coming now, you can see it'd be a great time to pull them out into the lane because they're so pushed. I would also run into the jungle and stack a few camps, at least this camp right here, because it's the closest one, anytime I could. That way she can come out later when there's a lull in the lane or when she needs to hop out, quickly farm up a bunch of gold, run back in. So jungling is almost a team effort in a sense as well. You know, jungling, counter jungling, definitely, if say I was Axe up here and I was this team lane, you'd definitely want a ward right here, and probably one even up here to deny his pull lane in that stack. I say 2 wards because if you have one up here, you won't have vision down here if Axe decides to run over and jump you in the lane, which is very easily happens. So yeah, mostly just be aware, have your wards, help out your team, and stack whenever possible.
Cut and run!